fan of, oh, here's Oli Sykes. I'm going to bring him in.
Yeah.
There he is. What's up,
Secret
man?
level.
How is it? I always forget you're in the UK, right?
Yeah, man. How's it going? How's it
So
going,
it's like,
guys?
what time is it there? Like 10 o'clock? 8 o'clock?
It's like seven o'clock here.
Nice. Well, hey,
Is it
man.
early? Is it early there?
Bro, it sounds fire.
Yeah, bro, you crushed it, man.
You sound great. I mean, I've been like following you guys for a while, and I know like sometimes you guys do heavier stuff. So I wasn't sure if this would be up your alley, but I'm glad it worked out. It was kind of a good like in between.
Yeah, man. No, it was a lot of fun. No, I really love doing it because like we want to do more stuff like that with our band, but we kind of realized that no one wants to hear us do that. So like it's
Yeah, you don't want your fans to be like, this isn't what I expected.
yeah, this is not what I signed up for. No, but like just being able to like fully go in hard and just do that vibe without like worrying like, oh, are people gonna like it? Are our fans gonna, you know what I mean? Like it was a lot of fun just letting loose and just fully going for that vibe. And the song's great, so
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah, and I mean, like for us, it's since we DJ, but we also have like live. We're doing a live tour in January, so like we can kind of do certain things for like the clubs, and then certain things for our live tour, and like switch it back and forth. So
So
good.
what's the setup like in your band? Like
Yeah,
how do you perform this stuff? You DJ it with a drummer and
yeah, exactly. Do our live tour in January. We have our good friend Sasha play drums, and then I play bass. Trevor plays guitar. Kevy actually plays guitar too, but I don't know if he's going to play on the tour. But Kevy or Princess Rosie sings, and Trevor sings, and we DJ and have lights and whole live time coded visuals and all that. So it's a lot to put together, but I'm sure it's like way more work when you gotta like haul all these like instruments and
oh man, it's hectic.
and stuff. But at least you get to make your show like more specific,
Yeah, man. And do you guys all write together? Do you write the music
Yeah.
together?
Yeah. So when we first started, we were just like us in the house, just writing, producing, doing everything ourselves, doing all the artwork, and then now we do a lot more collaborations and just trying to make cool creative songs. So yeah, we're all involved.
That's it. Well, you guys really know how to make a tune.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate
Like
it.
when you sent me all the songs, I was like, I want to be on this one. No, I want to be on this one. No, I want to
Yeah,
be on this one.
a couple, you're like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, I was like, I want to be on all of them. Let's make a whole album.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Legend, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy for us because like we all started like becoming fans of music in like the whole pop punk like era of like I was like 14 going to see like From First to Last and stuff like that in concert, like, and then growing up, and then now there's like the whole like EDM kind of scene. It's kind of, to me, it's like very similar to how like the pop punk scene was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people that feel like they're like they're outsiders, or like they belong in like a community of just people that love music, So I'm glad that like kind of came full circle, and we're doing stuff that isn't necessarily the most EDM thing, but it's just like music that we love,
Yeah, man. I think that's like, there's such a scene now. It's same with like hyper pop and that kind of like more left field, like extreme pop shit. It's like, it feels exactly the same way as like when I started making music. It was just like me in my garage, and then met some friends, and we didn't have like computers to write it on or anything, but it was like the scene was the same as like, you didn't have to have that much musical talent. You just had something to say and some emotions you wanted to get out. And it's like, it feels like that whole scene's back with like a new wave of kids just like doing the same shit. And I think that's so exciting. And I think like what you guys do, it's like, it's so influenced by like contemporary and like mainstream pop, but feels like also it's got more freedom to like go, but I actually want to say something a little darker and go places that like your actual mainstream pop's not gonna go. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's like so important because kids.
That's why we want to do an album, honestly, because it's like if you only do singles and you're doing the whole like major label, whatever thing, then it's like, okay, well, let's cut it to 2.5 minutes. Let's cut out anything controversial.
Yeah.
Songs where they want you to change
Yeah.
that might not play on radio or something like that. So it's like it kind of hinders your creativity. So like,
Exactly. It's
so,
good having those extremes. You know what I mean? Of like, because so many kids will just like fuck with like popular music and like you say EDM and pop music and shit like that. But at the same time, sometimes it feels like empty calories. Like you want like a little bit. Like I'm the same. I like pop music. I like melodies. I can appreciate all that stuff. But at the same time, if it's just talking about like dancing or a new car or just just same old shit, it's just like you can't really get emotionally attached to it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The story, like individual story.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Or something just real. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah.
that's what's up. Are you coming to America anytime soon? Like,
Yeah, we're coming in November. I'm coming to LA.
Oh hell yeah, man! We got a link.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
and
coming to,
you guys
we're
are playing.
coming to play like Knotfest. I think it's like 5th of November, maybe.
Wow.
And then we're going to stick around and do some writing because we worked with Blood Pop on our last single, so we're going
Okay.
to link up with him and hopefully get to do some cool collabs over there. And yeah, just we're kind of there to just chill and yeah, so we should definitely hang.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
bro.
Yeah, Princess Rosie's in Hollywood right now.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
Where are you guys right now?
I'm in Vegas and Princess
All
Rosie.
right.
Yeah, in Hollywood.
Yep.
Sick.
Just kicking it.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy. We've only done like one international show during this whole time, like one show in Canada. But other than that, we haven't done like anything.
Outside.
Yeah.
You've never been to the UK?
No, I'm saying like since the all the lockdown stuff.
Oh right, yeah. I mean, have you played many shows in America since lockdown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's just like self-contained. Like if you live in Europe, you're like playing in shows in Europe. If you live
Yeah.
playing shows in America.
Yeah, it's like yeah. I guess that's so true.
But maybe there'll be more like of a demand, when
For
like
sure. Oh, for sure, man. Like, we just played our biggest tour ever here in UK, and it's definitely a little bit because people haven't seen us in 2 years, and just like, I don't know, yeah, but yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
it's amazing, dude.
People are hungry.
People are definitely hungry for it.
Yeah.
Starving.
So when's your tour? Do you say?
Yeah, we're doing a bus tour in January, and we're doing more live, so live drums. And yeah, it's a lot more work to like prepare and get everything. Yeah, but it's cool. Like you said, like you can bring more of a team, and we do a lot of fly dates, so it's harder to fly like a big crew.
Mm.
Usually we're flying to clubs like a different crew every time, so like they're not like necessarily in your show to like make the show.
Mm.
Usually we're flying to clubs like a different crew every time, so like they're not like necessarily in your show to like make the show.
Yeah.
So pros and cons.
It'll be fun to be on a bus again. We were just on a bus, and it felt like a lads camp out. You know what I mean? It was all the
Yeah,
boys like giggling and chatting at night, and no one wanted to go to sleep. Like it was so funny. Like realized how like much fun it is once you haven't had it for like a year or two.
yeah, exactly. Like a road trip, like for 2 months or however long.
Yeah.
We did a bus tour in the UK. This is like I don't think it was right before the pandemic. It was like 2019 probably. But like it's funny like there's like college towns in the UK like similar to America.
Yeah, yeah. I guess every town has it's like more like uni towns or
Yeah,
university, but like which is a kind of same thing as what you call college.
because
Um,
we've
but
Nottingham.
yeah, like there's definitely some cities are more like regarded as like a proper like university town. Sheffield kind of is where I live. But yeah, when did you come to the UK?
Yeah, we have nothing like that. Like it's all just like a wait and see. But I keep hearing different things, and then I feel like it gets pushed back or something.
Yeah, it's just everyone crossing the fingers and just like we got Europe booked next year, and like I mean, it should happen. Like, but I'm just like, I hope it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything, even the America dates, even though it's like in a month, less than a month. I'm like, are we actually going to go? Is it going to happen?
Yeah.
Don't believe it until we're on stage.
I mean, LA's pretty open. I think it'll
Yeah,
be good.
I'm so excited to come over.
Yeah, man, I'll have to check that out. That's pretty crazy. What kind of bands did you listen to, Princess Rosie, back in the day?
Man, listen, a lot of Sugar Ray.
Sure.
I mean, that's pretty much like everything, bro. You
I
know?
can hear that in the music for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, right.
Ollie, like, what were your like main influences, like getting in? Because I know it's like I used to listen to a lot of metal like back in the day, but there's like I feel like metal's similar to EDM, where there's like a million subgenres that you
Mm.
latch onto, and you're like,
Yeah, well, that's it, innit? It's like you start off on just like the broad kind of. I don't know. Like for me, like I didn't even really care about music. I used to listen to like drum and bass and happy hardcore, but like just kind of floated through it, like until like Linkin Park and like Slipknot and stuff like that. When I discovered like Krang TV or whatever rock, and like, whoa, this is sick. But then it was like Killswitch Engage, and then I found bands like Glassjaw and and then I just got like a real taste for like heavy music. You know what I mean? I'm like, whoa, this is so fucking. Like at first, it was like, this is too heavy, man, and then I'd be like, no, this is cool, and then I just got completely addicted to just like finding heavy music and finding the most extreme. Do you know what I mean? And that's when I really got just into music through that. And but at the same time, I always like pop music. It's like I remember just like always like listening to like Cannibal Corpse and then Justin Timberlake's new album or something like that. Or like I used to listen to like literally it'd be like Suffocation, and then I would listen to Hilary Duff, Metamorphosis, like switch between like literally albums like that. Like I was had weird like obsessions that I were into, just like random crap pop stars and yeah, stuff like that. I don't believe in guilty pleasures.
You gotta love Liz McGuire.
Yeah, yeah. The Mean Girls soundtrack. No, not Mean Girls. Freaky Friday soundtrack where she's got Lindsay Lohan's got the band. I used to think that was sick.